Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
Yeah, the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, getting the nod in this one. Matt Manning, what's the word on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
First pitch, 706.
Just missed.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch just misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Urshela. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Chop to third. McKinstry throws to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that is the inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, number 39. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And here it comes. That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one to first, Naylor. And he handles it himself for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
One away with a runner at third here in game 3. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Bounce to the left side. Toss to Naylor. Third out, and that ends the frame. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. Back here in Detroit, here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Righty delivers to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
That's inside, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Two on, one out. That one inside. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
No score here in the second. And now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat right. When you strike out on a run like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters frozen for strike three.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in Comerica Park, Gio Urshela steps in.
The first baseman,
The pitch. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colt Heat. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Urshela around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. 1-0. And he's got himself a triple.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases, and sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Kicks and fires. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. There's a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And that one wrapped foul. That's to third. On to first. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Javier.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Javier Baez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Jimenez. The throw to first. Baez gone on the play. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Tigers 2 and the Guardians nothing. On to the third inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The line to kick the pitch. And Naylor swings through that one. Naylor will handle the catching duties in this one. 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 away.
Now back, left field, Stephen Kwan.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan. Now at the plate, fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kwan over at first with 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
The Tigers leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Guardians lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Kerry Carpenter. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. That'll make it out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, right field. Thomas has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
The lefty, number 31.
Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1 so far.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air, out towards right center. Martinez on the move. Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That right there is a ball that's got to be caught. I think he just took a bad angle to it. It gets down, and it ends up being a double.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Matt Vierling grounded out his first time. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now back, first baseman,
Here's Gio Urshela. Singled and scored his first time. Hit hard. That gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. But it's 4-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And up next for Detroit, Colton Heath. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And he grounds one to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him and find a hole.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 39 out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Xavier Curry.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. To short, could be two. To Jimenez. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Naylor. And a pitch. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Struck out looking his first time. That's in there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Up the middle. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Fry, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians nothing. Third game of the division series. And now the DH, Andy Ibanez. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he pumps it a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Pedro Avila up and loosening in the pen. Right-hander kicks, deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now the right fielder, Gary.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Gary Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Martinez going back on this one. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 31.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling, 1 for 2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
On the mound now, Pedro Avila.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now here is Gio Urshela. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. Back here in Detroit, now it's going to be number 10.
Daniel.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Just missed.
1-0.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, it goes with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Urshela makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Bo.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Just off the inside edge. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and they're down 9-0. Back at Comerica Park, digging in, Colton Heath. The pitch. This one chopped to first. On the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The catcher, number 34.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers. Ground ball up the middle. To first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Kwan, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And there's a foul ball. Deal 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's the ball.
Next offering down in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to throw the ball.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. And he chases a high fastball there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And this is inside.
1-2.
The Tigers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one off the outside edge.
2-2.
Bounced up the middle. Baez gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez hit his 200th career home.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Tigers, Wilmer Flores. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Tigers 9 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. Javi Baez digs in right side. Avila back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
The pitch. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 10-0.
First pitch changeup didn't fool him in the slightest. He got the front foot down, and then he blasted it out of here. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go out at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but going off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach McKinstry. And that one pulled foul. In the air out to center. Martinez makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Number 31.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Riley Green. And that drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a run. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the corner, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And now, Matt Vierling. This one high in the air to left center. Martinez has this one sized up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 6 full. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Detroit, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
22. Josh.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Then Chris. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Shelby Miller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes a pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Back at Comerica Park. And now it's going to be Angel Martinez. Now on the bump, Jason Foley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a pitch. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Foley, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. In the air, left side. And that will drop foul.
That was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. 1 for 3. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Bounced out to short. Sends it to first. It's the catcher by a step.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Stephen Kwan digs in now. And there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foley is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself off. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.